When you say this at the airport, what comes to your mind? I'm sure you're still thinking. In case you don't know, this is called aircraft marshalling. It's a signal between ground personnel and the pilots within an airport. Airport operations with emphasis on the role of marshalers is our focal point on the program. A warm welcome to Aviation this week on Channels Television. I am Bisi Adebayo, standing in for your host, Bukola Joe Oketumbi.
The departure hall of Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos as passengers check in for various flights. Millions of passengers pass through the terminal every year. For many, the departure or arrival hall, probably the boarding gate, is all that an airport is. But indeed, there is much more. An airport is described as an aerodrome with facilities for flights to take off and land. Most airports consist of a landing area, which comprises an aerially accessible open space, including at least one operationally active surface, such as a runway for a plane to take off, and often includes adjacent utility buildings, such as control towers, hangars, and terminals. For this mixture of space, control tower and terminal building, a lot of processes, activities and manpower is deployed, and a department known as airport operations, while airport operators are expected to adhere strictly to the guidelines of the industry. Most airports in Nigeria are operated by the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, while some are run by the state governments who built them. The Murtala Mohammed Airport, too, is operated by the Pt.1 Aviation Group. Airport operations can be classified into two categories. Airside facilitation activities. This includes every service performed to facilitate an aircraft or all operational activities beyond the gate on the apron and runway. Non-airside activities, which is basically landside activities like passenger management, parking and baggage claim.
The terminal is like an octopus that has different, what do you call it now? The octopus has different legs. In the case of the terminal, everything has to fuse together. No single department can operate as in isolation of the other ones. No department can operate as a silo, no. Everything has to fuse together. And it's because if one unit has a headache, the other unit sneezes. If another unit catches a cough, the other unit sneezes. So it's like everything has to be fused.
One major workforce at airports are air traffic controllers. These are people trained to maintain the safe and expeditious flow of air traffic.
Air 6171, CRJ
Controllers apply separation rules to keep aircraft at a safe distance from each other in their area of responsibility and move all aircraft safely and efficiently through their assigned sector of airspace as well as on the ground. One other group are aircraft marshalers. Marshalling is one-on-one visual communication and a part of aircraft ground handling. It may be as an alternative to or even additional to radio communications between the aircraft and air traffic control. Just how important is this role?
When an aircraft lands, it taxis into the apron. In some other countries, we have docks, guidance docks that they don't need marshallers, there are lightings that will just lead them with a marking. Without marshallers or marshalling, you will have incidents on the air side. So with a marshaller giving themselves sign and the main marshaller giving the pilot sign, there won't be ground collision because aircrafts will not collide with aircrafts. They are all marked. So if you don't marshal them, there's possibility of aircraft colliding with aircraft colliding with ground handling equipment, and some other things that might happen.
At busier and best equipped airports, marshallers are replaced on some stands with a visual docking guidance system.